Okay, so we're going to work the trapezius reflex. The trapezius muscle runs from the shoulder all the way along to the neck, and the trapezius reflex runs from zone 5, and we thumb walk across and rock into the thumb. So we're rocking and thumb walking at the same time. As we come onto the big toe, this actually becomes our thymus gland. And that's particularly important if you're working with young people or people that are pre-puberty, because the thymus becomes inactive after puberty and it's responsible for building up the body's immune system. The other technique you can use is use your supporting hand and supporting finger here as a ledge, and you can finger walk across the trapezius and using your middle finger to also finger walk alongside it across the ledge. And we then are going to work the thyroid. So the thyroid is in this area just here, and to work this reflex we are going to do a crisscross technique all the way across, and then we're going to swap hands and we're going to crisscross back. So what you're doing is making lots of little X's so that we can well and truly cover thyroid reflex. And remember, these are the parathyroids as well, because they are two pairs of glands behind the thyroid, so we are both working through the reflex. We're now going to work the neck reflex, and to work the neck reflex we're going to use a pinch of salt technique. So imagine you have a pinch of salt between your thumb and your index finger, and we're going to place it onto the neck reflex. The thumb remains in place and the finger walks all the way around the toe, coming just in between toes 1 and 2. And then once you've done that track, you work on the track above, and you do exactly the same all the way around, making sure you come between toes 1 and 2. And you keep doing this until you get to the track that's just underneath the joint of the big toe. The number of tracks you do will depend on the size of your client's feet and the size of your client's big toe. So once we've worked the neck reflex, we are going to work the outer ear. So this is between toes 4 and 5, and we're going to rotate the finger just inside that reflex and then travel along to the inner ear reflex between toes 3 and 4, and then travel along to the outer eye reflex. So this is the corner of your eye between toes 2 and 3, and then finally the inner eye reflex between toes 1 and 2. And then once we've done the right foot, we swap to the left foot, and we start again with the trapezius reflex. So we rock and thumb walk. Or of course you can finger walk. Onto the thymus there. Then we're going to cover the thyroid reflex. So lots of little crisscross patterns, and then we come back the other way, diagonally thumb walking to make lots of little X's. And then pinch of salt for the neck, thumb stays where it is, all the way around. As you come round between the first and second toe, that's actually your whiplash reflex, so make sure you work that reflex. And you work just up until you reach underneath the big toe joint. And then coming along to the outer ear, the inner ear, the outer eye reflex, and finally your inner eye reflex. And that is how we work the reflexes in this area of the foot.